Okay, this is lot 2092, which is lot 92 of our Friday night, the Friday night day 2 of the Spring Classic auction at Donley's. What we have here can only be described as a countertop coin-operated automaton gypsy fortune teller. Currently, we haven't tested it because of the fact that, as you'll see, the wiring in it is pretty much shot, or has to be repaired at least. But what she does, from what we can figure out, is she lifts a card. It raises up. There's a card that raises up, and then she drops the card, and it comes into this window, and that's your fortune. Now there's a mechanism in here, which you can see in here, that there was many cards would stack up in here. So she's taking from the back and then dropping into the front, and your fortune would appear in the front there. The motor mechanism is pretty all intact here and everything. Again, the wiring is questionable. We didn't want to fool with it. There is some type of coin mech in here. I don't think it was, maybe the original coin mech, but I tend to doubt it because it's on a micro switch, which is a much newer technology than I believe this is. But it's the automaton. You can see that the eyes move, even the eyebrows move on it. The head turns, and all the mechanism that comes up to it, you'll see in the further on in the video. There is the top of her head is laying in here. I don't know why, but the top of her head, the wig comes off, and the top of her head goes on there. But dressed in gypsy-like clothing. With a charm necklace of coins and made of coins around her neck. All right, we're going to take a look at the inside of this mechanism now. This wood cover slides off, and you can see down in there all the cams. There's like 3 or 4 cams down in there. Yeah, I count 4 cams, so there's actually probably 4 different types of motion in here, besides the raising of her arms. That maybe the head turn, eyebrows, eye moves, whatever. And there's an electric motor down in here, which electric motors currently seems to be frozen up. The pulley is not turning on there. But then you can see down into the front here the mechanism for lifting the cards, all down in here. And again, at the top here, you can see that when the cam moves it up, it makes it look like she's pulling the card up actually, but it's actually raising a card up, which then would drop down onto these slides here, the 2 slides, and slide down into the front where your card would appear in the front here. Again, we have not plugged it in or tested it just because of the age of it, and we don't know what's going on. But you can see the eyebrows are even articulated, the eyes move, the head moves. Pretty detailed automaton. Again, all we can think of this was some type of fortune telling machine. We've searched, we've never seen one before like it. We've talked to a lot of people, nobody's seen one like it. In the front here, there is a tag on the front that does say DRP, and it's been on it for quite some time. Whether it's the manufacturer or such, we don't know. We have not been able to find out anything about this piece. A lot of people like it, but again, nobody's seen anything like it, so hopefully somebody out there can tell us what it is.